Hi, is this Mick G? Yeah. You probably have never heard of me. My name is Alex the Vertical Spy. I've been talking shit about your movie Terminator Salvation. I just want to let you know that you're no longer the director who's... Okay, I'm going to be honest. I think your movie Terminator Salvation was more original than what we've gotten for this year. But I still blame you for Christian Bale's outburst.
Oh, good for you!
Stewie!
Oh, hang on. Spoiler alert! Okay.
Thank you. So, I saw Terminator Dark Fate last night. First, my positives. Sarah Connor is back, completely back. It's nice to see Linda Hamilton. Mackenzie Davis. I get her last name mixed with Grace sometimes, but Mackenzie Davis is the best part of this whole entire movie. Her physicality, her physiqueness actually works in the film. Matter of fact, I can say this. It works completely in the film, honestly. But, here's one thing I can pretty much say. Well, no, I'll get to my negatives later. Arnold is back, and they pretty much sorta kinda explain why he's an aging Terminator. So, yeah. Have you never heard that one before? Also, I should mention the Rev 9. I'm gonna be honest, it actually talks like an actual human being. Like, when I saw the T-1000, there's sometimes he kind of sounds a little corny, but there's sometimes where he sounds very intimidating in some parts. But the Rev 9 in this film just talks like a regular guy, basically. And also, what else? The action sequences were at least entertaining in some ways. They try to build like some sort of tension, some sort of suspense. But now, spoiler warning.
Oh, hang on. Spoiler alert!
How dare you kill John Connor off? How dare you? Now let me just go into the things I did not like about this movie. I didn't like the whole, look, I don't care about I don't care about identity, politics, or anything like that. Look, you can still have a woman be a badass, but don't, see what I keep hearing about Batwoman saying, oh, I'm better than Batman, I'm better than Batman, I'm the best one than Batman, I'm perfectly better than Batman. That's not making your character good. You're just making your character too egotistic, too annoying, and just boasting about, oh, I'm better than somebody else or whatever. That's not why people like Batman. But getting back to Terminator Dark Fate, now, if you want to kill off men, okay, that's fine. No, I'm not saying you should kill off men, but killing off an important character like John Connor when he's still a kid. I mean, for God's sake, you were able to get Edward Furlong. Kill him when he's, I don't know, like in his 30s or 40s or whatever age Edward Furlong is. And yet, what do? Oh, we're just going to kill him off as a kid, and oh, it's just going to work just like that. You know what you just did? You just ruined the whole idea, the whole lesson, the whole thingy that was in Terminator 2. In Terminator 2, you had John teaching the Terminator how to be a human being. A fucking human being. And at the very, very end, he was the humanity that made the Terminator more human. Even though he said, I know why you cry, but it's something I could never do. And also, you just ruined Sarah Connor. Now, Sarah Connor, she now, after the Terminator killed, okay, sort of killed himself, but she technically killed him, or however you describe it. She learned how to see a brighter future. But what did you do? You just went Alien 3 on us by just killing off two important characters and just ruined the character of Ridley. See, Ridley in Alien 3, you know, she was a badass in Aliens. And then later you decided that, oh, we're just going to kill off, you know, Michael Bihn's character. And since we know we couldn't get the little girl who played Newt in Aliens, so, oh, we're just now going to just sort of have a double or whatever. I mean, Alien 3 sucks anyways, but this one, you decided, oh, we're going to ignore Terminator 3, we're going to ignore Terminator Salvation, we're going to ignore Terminator Genesis, we're going to ignore all those movies, but yet some people say, oh, this is the best Terminator since Terminator 2. You know, I'm sick of people saying that. You know what people actually did say? Oh, this is the best since Terminator 2, right? Well, guess what they were saying one film before? They were saying the same thing about Terminator Genesis or Genesis. Yeah, saying, oh, Terminator Genesis, that was the best Terminator movie since the second film. And now they're saying, oh, Terminator Dark Fate is now the best film since Terminator 2. Like, you guys say that a lot. You know, there's a difference between Terminator 2, 1, and saying it's the best since... Okay. There's a thing about Terminator 2. Good storytelling! Good fucking storytelling! It's not about the action, the special effects. It's good storytelling! In this film, spoilers, just to give you the heads up, if you haven't seen this movie, you know, I don't know what I can really say. But either way, you have Grace, who's saying, oh, I'm here to protect you, you know, and making sure that your son is, you know, safe from the Legion. Yeah, they went from Skynet to Legion, the most generic fucking name that you can name a movie. I mean, a company. Like, everything is always called Legion. Legion of Doom, Legion of Heroes, Legion of etc. Legion this, Legion that. You could have went with something else. Something else, like Skynet 2.1 or Skynet, you know, 2. Something. I mean, you could have done something like that. And yes, like I mentioned in my damn Terminator Dark Fate, really, I didn't mean, if you saw the thumbnail of that, I'm not really supporting this movie. I meant, damn, like, why couldn't you guys come up with something else a lot different? And alright, the Rev 9, yeah, it's nothing new. All it is, oh, I'm a Terminator, I'm a liquid Terminator, but I have an endoskeleton, you know, that can also have liquid metal and liquid this and endoskeleton, you know, back and forth, and I'm like, we've seen this before. Terminator 3 did that already. You could have done, like I said in my video before, you could have done something different, completely different. You could have just made this, oh, it's a humanoid glass Terminator. If you shoot it, you know, glass breaks out of it. You could have did a dog Terminator, like, oh, it's a Terminator dog, but it disguises itself as a dog, you know. You could have done something like that. You could have just done something besides the same damn thing we've seen like 100 fucking times. Freaking Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator Genesis. You could have done something completely different. Completely fucking different. What did you do? Oh, we're just gonna pretend that, you know, Terminator 3 didn't already do that But hey, guess what? People already remember Terminator 3. But now Grace is like, oh no, I'm only here to save only Danny. And this girl who plays Danny is not interesting. I mean, there are a couple of female characters I can say that are more interesting. Like, I can put it like this. A female character I've always liked, not for sex appeal, not for none of that. But there's an anime I call, that is my favorite anime of all time. It's called Escaflowne. They have a female character I've always liked since I was 13 years old. Escaflowne has Otomi Kanzaki. Yes, this pretty young thing. I don't expect her to be a warrior. I don't expect her to be a badass. I expect her to be a girl that you want to save. And I'm not like saying, oh, girls should be damsels in distress. No, girls can be whatever. You know, you can be a damsel in distress. You can be a, badass, willing, kick-ass hero. But this character is special to me. She's a special case in my, for my youth, because it's like, okay, you can still be weak, but also kind of still have some type of heroicness in you, basically. Now, I'm not saying, oh, girls have to be badasses, they have to shoot a gun, they have to shoot this, they have to use a sword, or anything like that. I'm not, okay, it's a character I'm looking for. Not like, oh, they can be physical. Okay, I may make action movies, but I want to see a character who can be a character. A complete character. Sarah Connor was a character in the first 2 movies, and it's nice to see her back in this film. But what do they do? I mean, they're like, what else? And also, they don't really explain, like, how is it that a Terminator comes and kills John when they already destroyed Skynet? It's like, when something gets destroyed, it's destroyed. The Terminator should not exist to kill John. It shouldn't exist. The damn thing should be dead already. He should be dead, and that's it. It shouldn't be coming back. Once they killed the Terminator, once the Terminator killed itself, or however you want to say it, it should have not happened. That's what people said in Terminator 3, that, oh, the Terminator shouldn't exist. None of this should be happening right now. But at least with 3, they were like, you know what? You can't, you only delayed Judgment Day. Like, you can't alter Judgment Day at all. Judgment Day is still going to happen. But at the ending of this, I'm like, once Grace sacrifices herself or just gives her the energy core thing that the Terminator had, and Arnold basically uses that thing to kill the Rev 9, and the Rev 9 gets destroyed, and Arnold gets destroyed, Grace is dead, and pretty much Sarah, now she's like, so wait, does that mean that they saved the future? Or does that mean more of these things just start coming? Well, pretty much what you just said, if let me see if I got it straight. If there's another company that makes Terminators, another company's gonna make more Terminators, then more, like, so pretty much you just you didn't even try to end this. You did not try to end this at all. You just said, oh, we're gonna probably, if this one does well, we're just going to keep making more and more and more of these things, and these things are just keep coming back again and again. But I did like that one line that Arnold said in this movie, I won't be back. See, that line actually did work. That actually did work, because technically Arnold is, good God, the man's old enough to be my grandpa, honestly. But either way, Terminator Dark Fate. Tim Miller, I still have your movie Deadpool, but the fact that you just made a movie without even trying to tell a good story, not even trying to tell a good character development, or just completely You just pretty much went Disney Star Wars on us. Force Awakens or Last Jedi, however you describe it. You just ruined Terminator. You just took something we liked and just woked it. Like I said in my video, I don't care about it being woked. I only care about something new and special. And guess what? They didn't do that in this one. They really didn't do that. The movie may be entertaining, but I consider it the quantum of solace of the Terminator franchise. An entertaining movie that has not really that much plot, not really that much character development, but also just nothing but non-stop action throughout the beginning to the end. So Terminator fans, don't bother with this one. If you want to wait for it, probably wait till it gets on Blu-ray, Netflix, or whatever it is we can get when this is done in theaters. Will this make money? Well, let's just see in the next 3 weeks. Let's see what happens. But either way, I was hoping for this to be a new thing, but it was just... My only problem about this movie, the trailer just made this too freaking predictable. Just watching the trailer several times, this movie was so predictable. I can guess, oh, because so-and-so's going to show up later. Oh, so that's going to show up later. Oh, that's going to show up later. Oh, and definitely, that's going to show up later. You didn't even try, movie. You didn't fucking try. You didn't try to do nothing new. You didn't try to do nothing special. You were just a cash grab. So with that being said, guys, go check out my next short film. It's on YouTube right now. It's called Megaforce. So if you're a subscriber to my channel, please do check it out. We worked really hard on that. And also, I was going to review the Crow franchise, but I'm just going to save that for another time. But I will look forward for this month. So, as always, Vertical Spy, outro.